Ever dreamed of owning a cozy bookshop but dread the reality? Tiny Bookshop, the latest management-style game, promises a dreamy escape to a quaint coastal town where you run a book-selling business. But here's where it gets controversial. The game's most frustrating mechanic might also be its most brutally honest take on retail life. Let's dive into why this game is both a love letter to book lovers and a masterclass in the chaos of customer service. Imagine trading the hustle of city life for a seaside town called Bookstore by the Sea, where your days are spent setting up a mobile bookstore in locations like a cafe or the beach. Unlike sprawling games like Stardew Valley, Tiny Bookshop keeps things simple: stock real books, add weather-appropriate decorations, and serve customers who'll test your recommendation skills. Sounds relaxing, right? Not quite. The game's recommendation system has sparked heated debates online. Players complain about NPCs rejecting suggestions that seem perfectly logical, like recommending Dracula for a thrilling read or Wuthering Heights for a romance fan. Reddit threads overflow with stories like one user's frustration. The tutorial said to take requests literally, but a character rejected my pick because it didn't include a bonus preference they mentioned. Sound familiar? Real-life booksellers chime in with grim accuracy. Nicholas, a veteran in indie bookstores, jokes about his 70-30 recommendation win rate, while Darcy recounts hypothetical customer requests that feel eerily close to Tiny Bookshop's absurdity. Any coffee table books about dog paw patterns after a Baltic spring shower. And this is the part most people miss. The game's true genius lies in its unflinching portrayal of retail's hidden grind. While players obsess over nautical decorations to boost travel book sales or Halloween setups for crime novels, real booksellers nod in agreement. We prep months in advance for holiday makeovers, Nicholas admits. Darcy adds that arranging inventory is both an art and a science, where a single niche book on display might spark joy for one customer every 6 months. The game's endorphin rush when an NPC loves your recommendation mirrors real-life satisfaction, except in reality, customers often return books, argue about prices, or demand refunds. Tiny Bookshop skips the messy parts, but that's where the controversy kicks in. Is the game's realism a flaw or a feature? Should games prioritize escapism over authenticity? The game's design also highlights the delicate dance of language in recommendations. Nicholas explains how subtle word choices, difficult versus challenging, light versus cozy, can sway a customer's decision. Tiny Bookshop strips away this nuance, forcing players into a blunt, binary system. Yet for all its frustrations, the game's charm lies in its focus on community and personal connection over profit. As Darcy Riley notes, does the game deal with returns? Thank goodness no. In a world where real-life bookstores face existential threats, Tiny Bookshop offers a bittersweet reminder. The magic of booksellers isn't just about selling books, it's about understanding people. So, are you ready to trade your day job for a life of recommendation hell? Or is this game's accuracy just a cruel joke on dreamers? We want to hear your take in the comments below.